Okay, so in terms of different like search sources, so we have the library, and the library has like the navigator search, which searches. So we subscribe to like 143 databases, and navigator searches all of them at the same time. If you wanted to see what they are, you could go to A to Z, and then there's a list of everything we subscribe to. If you wanted, you can choose to go into one database and search it if that's what you wanted to do. But we actually recommend doing the navigator because it's the most exhaustive search. Yes, yes, that's exactly what you should do. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what we recommend. And we there are some advanced search techniques that aren't intuitive, and we have a webinar if you wanted to learn those. It's called From Frustration to Findings, and there's one on like every other Sunday. There's one on Tuesdays as well. So there's that. Mhm. Yeah, it's good to, I mean, you can join as many times as you want because, sometimes it's hard to remember. There's also Google Scholar. Google Scholar is easier to use than the library, but then there's less filters, so less control over the search. Yeah, so good question. So everything in Google Scholar is scholarly, but not everything is peer reviewed. If you need to know if it's peer reviewed, you'd have to like um, highlight, you'd have to grab the journal title and then drop it into, we have a database called Ulrichs, and then you can paste in the journal title and it'll tell you if it's peer reviewed or not. Mm, exactly. Exactly. There's no peer review filter. So, like, if you choose to use Google Scholar, it's like an extra step you have to take. Um, but also, you can connect Google Scholar to the library. So you can, um, yeah, you go to do that, you would go to menu, settings, library links. You type in National University San Diego, and then you check mark and save it. And then you'll see like we have this one in the library, this one, this one, this one. It's like a way to get to the library using the Google Scholar. So that's a kind of handy tip. And then now we have this tool called Consensus that you can create an account with your NU email. It should give you like really good functionality because we're signing up with them. It's an AI tool, but it's a very um, it's really great. You can ask it specific research questions like um, it's a little more sophisticated than I mean I would use it. You could ask it for articles, but you can also ask it like how do I you could ask it like is there a literature gap in this topic? I mean you can have a conversation with it. Yeah, but I suppose you could use it to ask for articles too. I never used it to find articles. I kind of asked it more like other research questions, patient wait times and patient patient wait times impact on patient satisfaction in hospitals. but just to show you kind of like the layout is it will give you it doesn't just give you articles, it kind of like summarizes what's out there, and then it gives you an outline and then it links you to the articles and you can get the full text of the article. So yeah, it's like separating it categorizes the citations according to it, like separates them by theme probably. So that's if you don't have to use it, but you know, if you want to use it as like a supplement. Mhm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Peer review. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that. So I myself, like, I didn't get familiar with it, but a lot of the librarians on our team said the same thing. They didn't have like a favorable impression of it, but everyone on our team agrees that consensus is pretty great. So yeah, we weren't really pushing for Wonders AI. I think that was like decided by the School of Business. Um, but yeah, yeah, that's great. They're not all created equal. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, but to stick with the searching, yeah, I would do the library and Google Scholar in terms of finding articles, the library and Google Scholar. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Yeah, great question. So, if you search a topic, let's see, what is your topic? Okay, so say do the search in the library. By the way, you want to put quotation marks around phrases. Yeah, that's one of the techniques that are not like obvious. And then you get your result. Exactly. Like if you don't use the quotation marks, it might just look for one of those words by itself. And then, so if you choose, so you can choose source type books, so ebooks and books. And then to make sure we only show you what we really have, you can click full text. So that means whatever we show you, we should have the whole thing. I don't know what just happened. Otherwise, we might show you abstracts only, and that's when like you'd have to request it through interlibrary loan. But it looks like we have all of them because I clicked it and it remained at 70. Oh, no, no. See, yeah, this means we don't have it. Request